Today, I'm sharing a story that really touched my heart. It's about a young girl named Lena, her wonderfully supportive mom, and the quiet battle many of us fight with out. It all starts one afternoon after school. Lena's mum, Maya, is waiting outside the school gates, but Lena is nowhere in sight. Usually, Lena is one of the first ones out. A bit worried, Maya asks a teacher if they've seen her daughter. The teacher points her towards the art room. Maya pushes the door open gently and finds Lena huddled on the floor, her eyes red from crying. Instead of demanding answers, Maya just sits beside her, wraps an arm around her, and says, "It's okay. You can cry with me. It's such a simple, powerful moment of just being there." Finally, Lena whispers what happened. There's a big school show coming up, one she's been practicing for tirelessly. She was so excited. But that day, her teacher told her she was being replaced. The reason? "You're too quiet," the teacher said. "You don't shine on stage." Lena's voice breaks as she tells her mum, "I feel invisible." Can you even imagine hearing that as a kid? That feeling of not being enough, of your quiet nature being seen as a weakness. It's heartbreaking. Back at home, the atmosphere is heavy. After a quiet dinner, Maya finds Lena in her room and asks her a very direct, yet gentle question. "What are you afraid of?" Lena's answer is one I think we've all felt at some point. She says, "I'm afraid I'm not enough." Her mum's response is just perfect. She tells Lena, quiet people can be strong too. Courage can be quiet. She doesn't tell her to change or be louder. She validates her for who she is. The next morning, Lena is still filled with anxiety. What if I freeze? She asks her mum's advice is simple and practical. Then we breathe, and we try again. It's not about never failing. It's about what you do after you stumble. Later that day at school, something unexpected happens. The teacher asks if anyone wants some extra practice. And Lena, remembering her mum's words, slowly raises her hand. Her voice is soft but clear as she asks, "Can I have one chance?" The teacher, maybe seeing a new spark in her, agrees. Lena's hands are shaking, but for the first time she feels a surge of pride. She didn't let fear make the decision for her. That evening, her mum gives her a small box. Inside is a simple, beautiful dress that shines softly. "This was mine when I was your age," her mum explains. Lena looks at her, surprised. "You were scared too." Her mum smiles and says, "Yes, but I learned to move anyway." This connects them in such a beautiful way. It shows Lena that her feelings are normal and that courage isn't the absence of fear, but acting despite it. The night of the performance arrives. The hall is packed. As Lena walks onto the stage, her heart is pounding. She takes a moment, closes her eyes, and takes a deep breath. A thought crosses her mind. "I don't need to be loud. I just need to be me." And with that, she begins. She doesn't try to be someone she's not. She moves with a quiet grace, telling a story with her movements, her expressions, her unique presence. The entire room falls silent, completely captivated. And then the silence is broken by a wave of applause. After the show, her mum wraps her in a huge hug. "You were so brave," she says. Lena replies, "I was scared, but I didn't hide," and her mum looks at her with so much love and says, "That is courage." This story is a powerful reminder that your strength isn't measured by your volume. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room to have an impact. True confidence comes from embracing who you are, quiet parts and all. It's about finding the courage to show up, to try, and to be yourself even when you're afraid. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content. Remember, you don't need to be loud to shine. See you next time.